talked about it yesterday, just a chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds.
I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped out the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe Roger to go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team all pro, that's all cap. Most all around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Salmon Trey to come off them ends. Rita clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozier. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing his thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samaji will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my favorite money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.
What do we say, Dolph?
That's right. They got to play us. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the back-to-back AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals. Now, do me a favor, if you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I'm up to 2,340 subscribers. Again, 2,340 subscribers. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're watching on Twitter X or if you're watching on Facebook and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification. Every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats. So if you got a question for Coach Kam and my other guest today, third down guy, Mark Walters, give me a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from this glorious place down here. It's the Ice Cave. The Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And you know what? I almost wear it every single day. I got the Ted Karras hat on today, but we hit the jackpot when we got Jackpot Joey Burrow. So if you want any of the shirts, hats, flags, any of that stuff, go to jackpotjoey9.com. Portion of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund and the Joe Burrow Foundation. The beer is at Brink Brewery, also at all major Kroger locations. So make sure you go check it out. It's also going to be flowing at RJ Cinemas this Sunday. So if you guys don't know about it, we're doing a Jackpot Joey watch party at RJ Cinema. It is awesome. They're playing the game on a big-ass movie screen. Chicken wings are awesome there. They got cornhole. Lots of Bengals fans. It's going to be an absolute blast. So I recommend that you come there this Sunday. What's up to everybody in the chat crew? Brad's in there. Nayron's in there. Brad again. Stranger, Lindsay, Richard, Ross, Richard again, and Paul. What is up, everybody? And William, you just jumped in. What's going on? All right, guys. Football is back, baby, tonight. I cannot freaking wait. I want the freaking Detroit Lions to whoop Kansas City's ass. I don't know if that's going to happen. But let's get to my first guest. He's none other than Coach Kam. What up, Cam?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Dude, I am fired up. I'm ready for some freaking football. I don't know about you. I can't wait till tonight. I can't wait till Sunday. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we finally get that first week of Thursday, Saturday, Sunday of football. So I'm excited. It's the first week of that, man. And let's get to it. We got our Who Dey Boys Sunday. We got to start off 1-0. Let's get it.
Exactly. Let's bring in one of the craziest guys, Bengals fans. Have you seen him on the jumbotron? He's whipping his towel around. I don't know how he does it. He has more energy than I do, but he's third down guy. Mark, what's going on, brother?
No! I have to do that, Jeff. I got to do that. So,
of course you
what's
do,
going
man.
on, guys? What is going on?
Dude, football's back. I'm fired up. I'm ready for Sunday. We're going to have a blast at RJ Cinemas.
Yes.
Jackpot Joe.
I will be there, baby. I will be there, Jeff. I'm going to be there. Oh, yeah, I got to, because I want to check this out. It's a big old party, you say, down there.
It's awesome, dude. Cam, are you going to be able to make it?
I'm not sure as of yet. I can't make any promises, but I'll definitely try. I'll definitely try to make it.
It's awesome. William wants to know who's going to win tonight. I think Detroit's going to win. Actually,
yes, Detroit.
I think Kansas City's going to win, but I want Detroit to win.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll put it that way.
Jeff, what's the point spread in that game? What's the point spread?
I haven't even looked. I have no idea. I'm not real sure. I mean, I know they're talking that Travis Kelce, he's going to try to play tonight because he's got a bone bruise or whatever. Which, I mean, he can't make it any worse. It's just going to hurt like hell. So I don't know if he's going to play or not, but he said he's going to try.
Yeah, I remember AJ Green had that same type of injury during one of the training camps and all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, it's going to be tough with that. That one bad knee. I mean, first game of the season, do you want to risk him get hurt?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you got 16 games left. I'm not sure you try to. But I mean, they say he can't injure it anymore.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, like I said, screw the Chiefs. Let's get the Bengals here. Boys.
Exactly.
So let's go around the horn here, Cam. All right. What's your predictions, thoughts on the season? I mean, we are freaking healthy. I mean, the only one that's hurt is Joseph Osai, and I saw him on the rehab field the other day. Yeah, the ankle's still swollen. Not swollen, but hurting him. I saw him doing stuff that I couldn't do on a high ankle sprain. But I mean, I think he's only going to miss 1 week because he looked pretty good. I don't know, but what's your thoughts on the going into the season, Cam?
I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to see can we pick up where we left off for the most part. Joe, it sucks that Joe Burrow couldn't get those reps that we was anticipating him getting in the preseason for once. But, all in all, his strength is still there. It's not like he went through major surgery where he lost weight and had to get his strength back. So the strength, the arm will be there. He's been in the build and everything like that. So I'm excited to just really start fast this season. And really, really try to get a strong start. And like I said, it's for us now. Bengals fans, it's kind of different. Uncharted water for us. It's like, hey, it's Super Bowl bust. Like we can mess it. We can keep tiptoeing around it. But the truth is, like, we've been to the AFC Championship game twice. We've been to a Super Bowl. We have to get back. Yeah. Like, it's that simple. We have to get back. There's nothing left for us to do.
Right. I mean, we got one of those stacked teams. I mean, there's no big holes in this team. I mean, really, maybe tight end. But if Irv Smith is healthy, dude, he's going to be awesome. Mark, what do you got?
Like I say, like the offense, they got to come out fighting. I mean, let's do this. We win the toss, let's take the ball. Because we see last year when we win the toss, we receive it, and we score a touchdown. Leave the pressure off the defense also. And I think we just got start fast start on offense. And big key is Joe Nixon. We got to get Nixon going. Yep. Because he will be a big factor of offense. Then that will open up play action, all that stuff. Bud, lead off, give Bud some less, pressure that he don't have to do it all by his own. I mean, don't get me wrong, we got top wide receivers in the league right now, but if we set that running game first, we just smash mouth football, hit people in the mouth, on line, move the people off the ball, get in second level linebacker. We do that. In our defense, Lou, you just keep on doing what you've been doing the past couple of years. Just make adjustment in the game. You see something different that you guys not see in film, and he's just a mad sign. Like, our defense, defense is going to be phenomenal. They're going to be
yeah.
top 5 in the NFL.
Dude, our secondary is going to be sick. How fast
Yes.
our secondary is, that's I know everybody's worried about the safeties, which I am. I mean, don't get me wrong, losing Bates and Bell is a big loss, but just the general speed that we got in our secondary. I mean, Cam, I think we could run with anybody with that secondary speed. What do you think?
Yeah. The speed is definitely going to be there. Which means Luke can do more things, versatility wise and on the back end. I am anxious to see how the safeties work out. I'm one of those guys that is concerned about them, just a little bit. I just think they were so well. They played on the string together.
Right.
They didn't have to, say much and knew what each other was doing, and that's just huge in the game of football when you get that kind of continuity. But we got Lou. We got Lou. I call him Dirty Lou. I know he gonna mix something up, and he gonna cook for us. So we'll
Dude,
be fine.
how happy do you think he is? Sorry, Camp. I say, how happy do you think he is that he's not the coach of the Arizona Cardinals?
I'm glad he's not. I wouldn't be.
I think he is too.
That down, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, going to this game, I mean, Mark, you're talking about the running game. This is what I've said about the running game. I don't know if we're going to run it any more than we tried to. I think we're going to run it more consistently. I think Mixon's going to get bigger chunks than he did last year, just because the biggest thing is that interior line is the same 3 guys as last year. And I think it took him a little while to mesh, because Mixon had to figure out, how they block and all that, where the holes are going to be at, and that's where I think Mixon, hopefully this year, will see the hole and hit it and get through that, because that's nothing against Mixon, but it seemed like he got tackled by the first guy more last year than he had in the past. So I'm hoping with the same offensive line, it's going to help. But everybody keeps getting on and saying, well, we got to run the ball. I'm like, I'm not saying we're not going to run the ball. We are going to run the ball. It's just not going to be as much as everybody wants us to be. I don't think it ever will be, because our offense, you got Joe Burrow. He's going to have this. He's going to be the highest paid quarterback in the league. You don't pay him to hand the ball off. It's kind of like what Ace said about Deshaun Watson with the Browns. They ain't paying him to hand the ball off. Joe Burrow is not going to get paid to hand the ball off. Now, I know you got to run it, but I do think it's going to be more consistent is what I'm saying. I don't know if it's going to be any more.
I agree with you 100%. Like, just balance the offense. And it's all depending on what the defense give us. If we can – if we're not a running game not going well, then we got to go pass mode and all that stuff, like I say. But Nixon, he need to break that first tackle and get yards after contact. That's the big key, and he needs to stop dancing around we see back in the day, Le'Veon Bell. He was pretty good just waiting to the hole. I think Nixon was trying to do that, but Nixon just run the hole. You see that hole? It's like that's why everybody love P-Ryan. P-Ryan just run the ball just straight. You see the hole, he just go. Then he got so many yards after catching on it. But like I say, we're gonna be passing the ball probably 7% time, maybe 80, and all that stuff. I mean,
that's how Mixon ran the ball. I mean, he did that his whole career, and he's just getting older. I mean, it's just a fact. You can't, and I think that's what kind of happened last year is when he had the 5 touchdown game, he just hit the hole and went. I think that's where he has to more to evolve into that. He doesn't have the quickness or whatever anymore, which is, again, nothing against Mixon. I love Mixon. I mean, it's one of my favorite players.
Right.
But that's just where I think he's at. What do you think about Mixon there, Cam?
No, I agree with you. We need the yards after contact because in the NFL, you always got to beat one guy. That's what they say all the time. You got to beat one guy. So hopefully breaking some of those open field tag where they maybe clipped him up by a shoestring, maybe – he can, stiff arm and maybe, get some extra yardage. But I think Mixon is primed to have a big year. I do too. Despite, the off-season stuff and whether we're going to restructure him and all that kind of stuff, I think he's going to have a big year. I think he's going to see a lot of 7-man fronts because they're going to dare us to run the football. They're going to try to dare us to run the football. And this year, I think we're going to take advantage of that. I think this year, early in the year, last year, we didn't take advantage of it. But I think we will this year. I think it starts Sunday. I think you got to set the tone Sunday and let the Browns know, hey, it's going to be a long game. And it starts with up front. But I think we have to run the ball early against the Browns.
Yeah, I can't wait to see my boy Zeus here go against Miles Garrett. What's that, Cam?
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. And how long it takes them to to switch him over to the right side to go against Jonah, which I think Jonah's going to be a better right tackle than he is a left tackle. And I thought he was a pretty good left tackle. I mean, I'm one of the minorities on that, but I mean, I think he's going to be better at right tackle. But that's the thing is, to beat the Browns, we got to stop Myles Garrett. I mean, that's because he's wrecked us. I mean, to be honest. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, he is, and I mean, CBS they're going to be filming Browns and Gilbert the whole time. All that. So that's the matchup that everybody want to see. Like the best tackle against the best DN in the league. One of the top 5 DN in the league and all that stuff. So, I mean, if we shut him down, double team, chip block him, all that stuff, get him out of the game. Because I don't know who the Browns have beside him and all that stuff. I mean, Browns, they have a decent defense. Don't get me wrong. The past year, they've been a good defense. But if we should shut him down, then the other plays for them got to step up. And like I said, let's go after him. Let's don't be afraid. Let's run the ball toward him. Let's do stuff. And let's set a statement. Say, hey, look, I know you're a good player, but hey, look, you got to beat us. We're going to come after you with every force, every angle to you and all that stuff. So, yeah, we shut him down. We got to have, the Browns defense to beat us with other plays and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm looking forward for that matchup on, that Landon Brown Jr. just school with him all day.
Now, Lindsay's got a question. It has been concerned that T doesn't have a contract yet.
Oh, Jeff?
Man, like I don't know. Like I'm kind of starting to get a little nervous, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, next year if we tag him next year, that's fine. And I mean, right now the season's going to start. So now, like you say, Jeff, we talked earlier on the show. Bengals don't talk about doing the season contract.
Right.
So I mean, let's just focus on this season. And after the off season, if we can work out, we tag him. Then hopefully, his agents and all that stuff, the Browns, they make the Bengals, they make agreements like, hey, look, But yeah, I mean, it sucked. But hey, look, let's just what about this season and win the Super Bowl. Then after that off season, they can deal with all that.
Now, one thing here, I haven't heard this. Williams says OBJ got hurt in practice. Have you guys heard that?
No.
Nothing came across.
I haven't heard nothing about that. So, which I mean, everybody keeps talking about OBJ, and my thing with OBJ is he going to be the old OBJ or is he going to be a slower version because it's a second ACL? You don't know. That's where I'm not completely scared of him yet, but I mean, we're talking about the Browns here this week. So one thing about the Browns is I'm curious now. If I was a fan of Deshaun Watson before all the stuff, I respect him as a quarterback. I thought he was a really good quarterback at Texas and Clemson and all that stuff. Do you guys see him getting back to anywhere close to where he was with Houston? Because I mean, Houston, he was a pretty good quarterback. Again, like Ace says, they're not paying him to hand the ball off, which is Stefanski hasn't really had a throwing offense. When Baker Mayfield was there, it was more of a running offense with Nick Chubb, which Nick Chubb is, I think, the best running back in the AFC North. Do you see any glimpses of the old Deshaun coming back? Go ahead, Cam.
Not Texans Deshaun. I don't think we'll ever see that again. I think we'll see a little bit better than last year. But how much better is that will help the Browns? Who knows? But I don't think he'll be the same Deshaun Watson that we saw where he won a playoff game and they were up. What was that? 21-0 against the Chiefs or 28-0 against the Chiefs, I believe.
Something like that, where the Chiefs came back and beat them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think we ever see that Deshaun Watson again. Just too much time off of football, and
it's almost 2 years.
Go like that. So no Texans Deshaun, but he'll be a little bit better.
What do you think there, Mark?
I think I agree with Coach Kam. I think he's not going to be like he was in Texas, and like he's been out of the league for 2 years and all that stuff. So he's trying to get back to that format, but at the same time, like, I mean, I don't think so and all that stuff. So I mean, he's not going to be the same, But let's see. I mean, but he's not going to be. But like we play against him this Sunday, he's not going to be the same John Watson. I mean, we're going to be punching him all day long. We're going to flatter him and make him, frustrated. We get him frustrated, get him mad, angry as players, But yeah, but I don't think so. I mean, I think he's going to be just an average quarterback in the league. Just an average quarterback. He won't be with Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, all them guys up there. I think he's just going to be an average quarterback and all that stuff. And he's playing for Cleveland. I mean, that's the quarterback's go to die for it.
Right, exactly.
I mean, he's going to be on that list. I mean, they got a tombstone probably out in the Cleveland Stadium. All the quarterbacks been through. So the Cleveland is quarterback go to die.
Yeah. Now, one thing I'm really curious because he's had a great training camp is Blackout Trey. Trey has had a great training camp, and I think this defense. I think we're not only going to get pressure on the quarterback, but I think we're going to get him on the ground more this year. Now, I know Joseph Osai is out. That's another kid I think is going to have a great year. People are kind of down on Miles Murphy, but I had Mark Duffner on Monday, and he's like, we all expected Miles to come in here and have a S on his chest. He goes, but he's more of a thoughtful guy, and he's trying to figure out where to fit in and everything. But for me, when you get all four of those guys out there, you got the H boys and Osai and Murphy out there. That could be a hell of a pass rush, right? Just those four. And if we get pressure with the front four, and then you got DJ in there as well, have you mix and match? I think we can get the quarterback down more this year than we did last year. What's your thoughts there, Cam?
Yeah, we have to. Like I said, all off season, I've came on your show a few times, and and Bengals and Brews, and said, we gotta get guys on the ground. And I mostly said we gotta get Mahomes on the ground because that's what I'm thinking about.
Yep.
Just the way he slipped between our hands for those 2 third down conversions.
I know. Yeah, bring that shit up, don't you? I was there.
I got to bring it up because it's just how important it is to get a sack. Pressures are great, but it's very important to get the guy on the ground. And I think we'll do that this year. I think we'll see an uptick in the pass rush.
What you got there, Mark?
I agree with you. Like Trey Higson, when we got him in first year, he had 12 sacks, 13 sacks his first year. Last year, it was less, but I think they hold him a lot. And I agree, we got to get more sacks this year. We got to get Trey Higson, Sam Hubbard. He got to get, I think, a great year for Sam Hubbard for sacks, maybe about 8 or more and all that stuff. Then DJ Reed, he just create habit, and like I say, that was the key. I think we made run because we had so much sacks. We made that Super Bowl run. We do it, but last year we have less sacks. But like I say, we just got to wrap the quarterback, get them down the ground, pressure. Just make the quarterback scramble, and guys come out off the blocks and all that stuff, make plays and all that stuff. So sacks is a big key. Then then I'm bringing up intercepted. We got to pick the ball off, and all that stuff. Even on corners, got to make some plays, which they will make some plays this year because we got some talent athletes who will make some plays and ball hogs, everywhere, So
let's talk about our ball hogs. It'd be our linebackers. We got Logan Wilson and we got Pratt, both of them locked up. Which I'll tell you, in the last year, I did not think we were going to keep both of them. I thought Pratt was going to be gone. I thought to keep Logan Wilson, but honestly, they got to be up there as far as number one, number two, maybe at least top 5 linebacker tandem. And then you still get Akeem Davis-Gaither behind them. So, our linebacking core, I think, is a bit underrated. Because just go back to all these last 2 years of the playoff runs we had, the strip that Pratt had of Kelsey last year. Both of them knocking the ball, one of them standing up, quarterback for the Ravens, and then the other one knocking the ball out to Sam Hubbard. Logan Wilson, picking off the ball in Tennessee in the playoffs 2 years ago. The plays that these guys have made. Pratt intercepting the ball in the first playoff win against the Raiders. I'm going to go on and on about the plays these guys have made and how important they are to them. To me, they're top 5, top 2 or 3 linebacking core, I think. What do you got, Cam?
No, I agree with that. Very underrated. Like I said, if you take off the Bengals and put Cowboys across their chest, way more notoriety, than what they're getting. But they're 2 good players that knows when to play. And when it's money time, like Pratt say, third downs, pivotal moments, he shows up. And that's a good point that the person just brought up. Like, you got guys like, Joe Bashi that stepped in. I remember that stepped in for Logan Wilson a couple of years ago. You had, Marcus Bailey and all those guys, and it seems like no matter who gets hurt for a couple games, they just keep plugging in guys. So the linebacker room is deep, and that's something I don't think that's something I've ever said since I've been alive.
No, the last time, I don't know, Spikes and Simmons I mean, well, I take that. You had Odell for 1 year. Had Odell Beckham and or not Odell Beckham, Odell Thurman and
David Pollack.
yeah, they probably
They
they were
yeah.
rookies, which we'll never know how good they could have been. But I mean, I think Spikes and Simmons probably for
Yeah.
longevity is probably the best linebacking tandem we've had in a while. I mean, since these two right now, I think.
No, I agree.
What do you got, Mark, about the linebackers?
I mean, you got two good linebackers who make plays, impact plays, can turn a game around. And you got two linebackers who can do pass coverage, which in the NFL, linebackers, you don't see a lot of good linebackers who do pass coverage. Luke Wilson, pass, they can do that. And that's big for our defense, because that's, because we have mismatch, they can get the tight end, like Travis Kelce, all them guys, or they can cover a wide receiver, in the zone coverage and all that stuff. So that's a big key for us. They can drop back for pass coverage and all that stuff, which it's been a long time we see that, any other Bengal linebacker we see, play for us and all that stuff.
Now let's get to the safeties. I've kind of said this, and Dale hates it when I say this, but Dax Hill, I can see Lou dialing some stuff up for him as far as different blitz packages, covering a tight end, maybe some slot corner, just because he can do multiple things. And we got Jordan Battle. I mean, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Because Dale's like, well, he didn't do that good at corner. He's a rookie. I mean, it was his rookie. He did okay. He didn't do great, but he did okay. I mean, that's just in my mind. I can see Lou dialing something up for Dax because he has those skills. Go ahead, Mark. We'll start with you.
Because I mean, that's the key and all that stuff. But it's just like remember, like we had Joe like Loco and Sean Williams. Then we have Bell and Jason Baker. I mean, all safeties. That's that's the big keys on defense. But I mean, you see Jackson Hill, the one preseason, he was like 20 some yards, and our corners got beat, and he just knocked the ball down. Like them guys can, fly the ball, cover field and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, on safety. I mean, I think we're gonna be okay on safety. It's gonna take time to see like, who's all two guys. We got the two, but we got guys, backup will make plays like, we draft Jordan Battle, all them guys, like they make plays. We watched them during preseason. They did good. I didn't see nothing like they got beat or they mess up assignment and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna be okay. That's just a big question mark on that defense, but we'll get them guys ready. I think probably week 3, 4, and 5, they're gonna be just out there just making plays, and they're gonna get the good feeling because these are like Nick Scott. He played for the Rams, so he's like Jackson Hill. He did get some snap, but now he's all started now, so he's gonna get a lot of playing time, and we see that he makes some big plays. So we'll be fine. They will, they got to communicate, work together, and all that stuff, and feel the vibe. All that stuff. So it's like
Feel the vibe,
it's just like
feel the flow.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like you say about the linemen. They all got to work together. They got to know, how they work, how they, pick up the slack. But I think a linebackers, a non-linebacker, a safety, they're gonna get together. They're gonna connect, and they're gonna figure this out. Like the pros, the NFL. That's why they're in the NFL. That's why I saw they get paid to do what they do.
Exactly. Cam, you think they're gonna dial something up for Dax?
Yeah, I mean, they have to. They got him for this reason, versatility. That's all we heard. Once he draft, how versatile he is, how he play outside corner, how he plays slot, how he plays safety in the box. So there's different ways to use him. So let's use him that way. You know what I mean? That's where you can possibly put all three safeties on the field if need be, because Dax Hill could cover tight ends or a receiver. And you can use the other two safeties on the field as well. It'll be interesting to see what Lou does, man. It really is, but he has the weapons and the arsenal to do it, and it's going to be definitely fun to watch.
Yeah, One Nation here. This is one thing I'm curious too. He says I want to see the 3 safety sets: Dax, Scott, Battle, or Anderson. That's we didn't see that as much last year. I mean, toward the end of the season we saw it. I'm curious how much we will see that, and if it would be. I think it might be more Anderson, but he didn't really play that much last year because Lou doesn't necessarily play rookies a whole lot, but Battle is a really good rookie and he's really mature. So I'm curious of when he's going to use a 3 safety. I'm just curious when. I don't think it's going to be this weekend. I think it's going to be more down toward the middle to the end of the season. But that's something that I'm looking forward to as well. See all 3 of them out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you can use him in different ways, especially Dax Hill. You can line him up pretty much anywhere.
Yep.
So that'll be definitely fun.
All right, so let's talk a little bit RB2 here. Travion, my boy Travion, is listed as RB2, which I am happy as hell for him. I cannot. I'm praying that he has a healthy season because when he's in there, he makes plays. I mean, he does. I think he just got a bad turn because he keeps getting injured. I think he's also our best pass blocking back too, as well.
Mm-hmm.
So where does that? He's number 2. Do you guys see Chase Brown or Chris? Why can't I think of the other running back name now?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Thank you. I had Chris. I couldn't think of his name. Do you think one of those two will be the obviously one of them will be the third back? Which one do you think it'd be? You think Brown might be Evans and not Brown because Brown's a rookie? Or what do you guys think about that? Go ahead, Cam.
Far as I like Travion at the number 2 spot. I think he's going to shock a lot of people. And I think it's me personally, like, and there's no offense to P. Ryan, he ran hard, but I think it's going to be an upgrade slightly over P. Ryan, really, because Travion Williams, he had injuries in college and different things like that. He was a top back, really.
He was.
Coming out of college. Like, he was that good. He has that type of talent. So I'm anxious to see if he can stay healthy and do what he do. But I think you got to kind of go chase. Excuse me. I think you got to go Chris Evans.
That's what I'd like to see. Because I like to see what he can do out of the backfield. Just get him the ball in space and let him go create something.
Yeah, because you get him the ball in space, good things happen.
Yeah.
You get him matched up with a linebacker, good things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's maybe something going on. Maybe he can't get. I don't know, but but it seems like when the ball's in his hand, he know what to do with it. So. I would like to see Chris Evans, Chase Brown can get there, but we got time to develop him. Let's get the best 3 guys out there that's going to help us, win football games. And I think those are the 3 right now.
Yeah. What do you got there about the RB2 running back there, Mark?
Yeah, Trey will. I mean, like I say, if he stay healthy, I think we can use him a lot during pass. We pass. He can go out in the backfield and all that stuff, and we can move him and all that stuff. Yeah, I want to see him out there because we never got really see him out there in a healthy year. I think he'd be a big factor, help us out. He had that 1-2 punch and all that stuff. So yeah, we're pointing that he have a healthy season. We see him a lot more this year. Then he just make plays and score a touchdown for us and all that stuff, and just be an impact, move the chains and all that stuff. And a third running back, man, that's tough. I mean, Chris Evans and Chase Brown did have a great preseason. I mean, they both ran the ball great. They ran hard. They got yards. They got yards at the catch and yards at the run, everything. I mean, but the edge probably got to go to Chris Evans because he'd been in games before. I was up there 2 years ago, up the Detroit line. He made that touchdown catch and catch and all that stuff.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, Chase. I mean, he's a rookie. I mean, I think he both of them going to get some playing time, but Chris Evans will get that edge of being the third running back because he's been there before and all that stuff. I hope he have a good season too, because he can help us in that running back. He can make plays and all that stuff, and all that stuff. I mean, Chris Evans. I mean, he's been there before. He can make plays, and we see him doing all that stuff. Yeah, and Chase Brown get him to bail it and all that stuff, but he be ready just in case. Hopefully no injuries and all that stuff. But get him. Chase develop and make him a better running back because he's in a couple of years he might be our guy in the near future and all that stuff.
Oh, I think he's our future replacement for Mixon, whenever that is.
You also got to think with Chris Evans though, he's our kick returner.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he almost has to be that third running back, really.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's a good point too. I can't wait to see Chuck Sizzle out there doing punt returns. I want to see him, dude. And the other one, huh?
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I want to see him. And the other one, you got to talk about Yoshi, man. That dude just balled out. I mean, Greg has been going freaking nuts over this dude. I know Game On's been going nuts, and I'll give him credit. They were right. I mean, I thought he was going to be a project. Come from Princeton. Now we'll see if what he did in preseason, if that translates to a regular season. If it does, boys, the way he's playing, he could be our fourth wide receiver. And I mean, I love and Trenton Irwin had a hell of a camp. It's nothing, and that's my dude too. I love Trenton. He had, I think, one of his best camps. But Yoshi, man, his athleticism and everything, he's a lead up there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree. And, he's so tall, we get down the red zone, we can throw the ball up in the air with him, just toss it up and have him catch it. It's like, we have T. Higgs on the other side, Yoshi on the other side, then we pick which one. Okay, who wants to go for the jump ball and everything. So, yeah, his height is amazing, all that stuff. He's just an athlete. You see him do track and field. He's just an athlete. And, football, you don't see a lot of people play, they're in college, you don't see them a lot play two
not
sports.
Everybody can be as good of an athlete as I am, Mark. All right, let's just.
Hey man. I used to be an athlete, but people's like, you're big to play football, but I'm not in close to be shape with these guys. These guys
rounds of shape. That's what I tell my wife all the time. Doesn't that count? Hey, Michael wants to know who's running back for Cleveland. It is Nick Chubb. That is their running back. That is their workhorse. And to me, he's still the key to stopping that offense. They're still going to try to run the ball, because I mean they're wide receivers. Yeah, Donovan Peoples-Jones. You got who's the guy they got for the Cowboys last year?
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. I mean, they got more. Yeah, I mean they're not scrubs. I mean, they got some good wide receivers. So I still think the key to them is Chubb. I still think they're gonna want to run the ball, establish that first, and then pass it. What do you guys think?
I think the guy was asking, was that running back that we got from Cleveland, the Felton guy? I think from the practice squad.
Oh, that's who's the running back? Okay, yeah. Was he from there? I don't even remember.
I had no. Yeah, I don't even. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he? I mean, we get him. I know we got the tight end yesterday from the Steelers. He's like, or 2 days ago, he's like 6'8". He's freaking huge.
Oh, geez.
Okay, hopefully he can be a good blocker for us.
He's on the practice squad.
And that run game, goal line packages.
Big
bring the jumbo. Bring the jumbo packet, like you said.
That's the only thing it does. I'm kind of concerned with is the backup tight end. Drew Sample is what he is. Wilcox played good last year, but I really like Tanner Hudson, the guy they got picked up from the Giants. He's number 87. Dude, I saw him at practice yesterday. He made a hell of a catch at the corner of the end zone. And I'm just like, he can block for Saquon. I mean, he was out there for them, so I'm sure he can block. He was the one that kind of surprised me that he didn't beat out Drew Sample. He didn't beat out Wilcox. Wilcox was hurt half the time. Drew Sample's coming back from a knee injury. So that's when I still would not be surprised if he gets some playing time this year, because especially if Irv Smith gets hurt, which knock on wood, hopefully he doesn't. But, he hasn't been through a healthy season yet. But Irv Smith, though, I'm telling you, boys, if he stays healthy, he can be the most dynamic tight end we've had in the Joe Burrow era. I mean, his speed, his height, his size, they could bust him out wide. They could do some interesting stuff that they couldn't do with Hurst or CJ Uzomah, I think. What do you got, Cam? What do you think about Irv Smith?
I think it could be definitely a nice weapon for us. He has the athleticism, the speed to get open. It's just we'll see how we use him. Joe Burrow. One thing we excuse me. One thing we do know is he's gonna make the tight end better, whoever we get in.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make him some money too.
He's gonna make Irv Smith look good. He's gonna make him earn a lot of money too. So but I'm excited about Irv Smith, especially if he can stay healthy. We gotta cross our fingers on that, because that's been the main thing about him, not his talent.
Now, do you guys? I think this is the year that Joe Burrow gets the MVP. I mean, I just have a feeling, because I mean, before he hurt his calf, and I know it was only a couple weeks, but he was zipping that ball. I mean, I saw him now. He was throwing dimes. I mean, even the last couple of days I've seen him back at practice. He looks like he hasn't missed anything. He's bigger. I started calling him, instead of Jackpot Joey, he was Jacked Pot Joey, because I mean, dude is swole. I mean, he puts some muscle on.
All season he did.
Right. I just got a feeling that this is the year that he's like, put it on me, put it in my hands, put it on my shoulders, which he always does. But I think there's more to it this year where I think he's got a shot at the MVP. Chase could be offensive player of the year, and we're going to get that ring. I just think this could be Joe's best year. I mean, he's the healthiest. I mean, calf, whatever. This is the healthy he's been going into a first game of the season. What do you got, Cam?
I'll let Mark go. Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead, Mark.
I agree. I mean, because like I say, we've been to the Super Bowl. We've been to the AFC twice championship. Is that and walking on the field, they probably see like, you know what, we're not gonna let this happen again, you know, because we beat Kansas City during the regular season and all that stuff. Twice and all that stuff. Yeah, you know, and yeah, free time. And this year, I think it's a mission at Joe Bud, and I think he's gonna have fire in his eye. He's gonna be just swinging it, and he's like and you see him. He's been working off season, got stronger. He got muscle and all that stuff. Like you see all the ladies, they's like, oh my goodness, he looked good and all that stuff.
Like, oh my God, he's so hot.
Exactly, but I think he's just getting sick tired of all the mean talk about Patrick Mahomes. He's got. I think Joe Bud's going to take that title, going to take the phone, and he's going to show. And I think it's going to be an MVP. Because look at Jalen Hurts, came out of nowhere,
right,
and have a best career.
And now Jalen Hurts is ranked higher than Burrow. Get the hell out of here by
exactly.
NFL. Like, come on now.
Yeah, but you know exactly. But I think Joe Bud. Yeah, I agree. He's going to have MVP. Because I think. You know, we're just going to swing it. And like you say, Jamal Chase, T. Higgins, and all that stuff. Yeah, like, you know, Jamal Chase can win, you know, offense plays years, you know. I think it's just a mission, like, you know, MVP. But do really Joe Burrow care about MVP? I think he care about winning the Super Bowl ring. Because I heard from the source that, you know, we won the AFC championship. He didn't get his ring side. That just show that, you know what? Yeah, we won the AFC championship, but I want the big pies. I want the big jewelry, you know. So I think I agree he's gonna have MVP years, you know, but you know, Joe Bud really don't care about that. I think he care about just win the Super Bowl, get that ring, and you know, get the first Super Bowl chance for Cincinnati, but not just one. Let's go multiple, you know, but let's get that first one.
Back to back.
Yes.
T-Bulls here says, Coach Kam, Mark Iceman, what are your score predictions for our game Sunday? And also, what about tonight's game? I hate doing score prediction. Dude, honestly.
Me too.
I mean, I just got a feeling. Look, Joe Burrow and Zach Taylor have never won in Cleveland. They're 0-2 there. I just think we're going to go out there. We're going to boat race them. I just had this feeling we're going to get out there because I think they've been working toward this all summer because they want to get that number one seed. They want to start out 6-0, 5-0, 7-0, you know, and it starts with week one. And I think they're tired of hearing about the Browns and how they got their number and yada yada. I think we're going to out there and just whoop their ass. What do you think, there, Cam?
I think we win Sunday. I think we win. I think it'll be a score. If you give me a score, I'll give you 27-21. I think we do win. You know, I think we would have boat raced them if we would have got some reps on offense or early in preseason or got a series in with the offensive line. I would just like to see them play a live series once together, you know. But, you know, I'll take the health.
Right.
And, but I do think we'll win because, like I said, we were supposed to win last year, week one. Joe Burrow, like I said,
we still almost won.
We should have won. We should have won.
We should have won. Clark Harris said to get hurt. We would have won.
Absolutely right. Yeah. Right. We just, you know, Joe Burrow's wasn't full strength as far as physically. And I think he is. I think he'll be ready to go, and the throws will be crisp, and I think we'll win the game. I really do.
What you got, Mark?
Man, I hate doing score position, but you know, we got to get the people what they want.
Gotta give the people what they want, Mark. You're third down guy. Come on.
I know exactly. Yeah. I mean, you guys probably gonna be mind blown. I think we will put up 27 points, and we will hold Cleveland to 10 or 13. I think we would. I'm like I said, we're gonna set a statement, and you know, and I think we will shut down Nick Chubb. We shut him down. It's over. Because that makes Deshaun Watson try to winning with his arm and all that stuff. So I'm going 27, and let's go with I'm going to give Cleveland maybe 13 points.
There you go. Hey, I'm down for that. Either way, I cannot wait. Sunday is going to be so much freaking fun. I'm going to head over tonight when I get off here, go over to 50 West. I know hit a podcast prowling. Paul Danner and those guys are going to have the do a podcast and watching the Chiefs and Lions tonight. So I'm going to head over there when we get out of here. But Sunday, I don't know. I just got a feeling that this is our year, guys. I mean, I hate to say we're due, but it's not that we're due. We're freaking good, you know? And I keep hearing these guys talk about all the Steelers have gotten better. Okay, so have the Bengals. Oh, the Ratbirds have gotten better. So have the Bengals. The Browns have gotten better. So have the Bengals have gotten better, and we beat all of you last year. You know, we won the division back-to-back. We went to the AFC title back-to-back games. I mean, and we're better, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to do this objectively, but I just don't see holes in our game, man. And Joe Burrow's not coming back from an appendectomy. We're healthy other than Joseph Osai. I mean, this has got to be our year, guys. It's like Cam said when we first started. It's Super Bowl or bust, and I hate to say that. I mean, but I said that last year too. I know Mo Egger is kind of like, well, this is new for Bengals fans. Super Bowl bust. We were saying that last year. I mean, I don't know. I mean, most of us were saying Super Bowl bust, and we went to the AFC Championship game, and this really the stakes haven't changed. The that's still the goal. Mm-hmm. But when you add a guy like Orlando Zeus Brown to your offensive line, I mean, that means something right there. That was the best offensive lineman out there, and he wanted to come to Cincinnati. So that's where I'm just like, I'm a little overconfident, maybe slightly, but it's kind of hard to not be overconfident when you have a stacked team like this. This is, I think, one of the most talented teams that I've seen in my 48 years of being a Bengals fan. What do you guys think? Go ahead, Mark.
I mean, yeah, we had no weeks in the holes. Like, there's nothing. I don't see any weeks in all that stuff. So, and I think the guys are ready. And we just have a great relationship in the locker room. It's like a brotherhood. Like, They all love each other. They all, pick each other up. Want to do, will help the man on the left and the right, front and all that stuff. Have each other back and all that stuff, and they want to play to win the game. They want to win. They want to do good for the city of Cincinnati. And us fans, we want a championship, a Super Bowl champion in Cincinnati. And like it's going to do it from the offense lineman and D lineman. It's going to be the Trents and them guys all the heart and soul. They put the work in. They get the blues. They don't get the glory like Joe Burrow and all them guys. But we just got a great talent, and these guys. It's definitely a Super Bowl team. It's a super team, Like, we just got so many stars in play and all that stuff in the city of Cincinnati, It's not like,
Gotta say, the cool thing is, Mark, is most of these guys are signed.
Yes.
I mean, Cheeto's not. I mean, I know T and Joe aren't. Joe's going to sign. I'm 99% sure T's going to sign. This team ain't going nowhere.
No. And we're young, too. I think Ted is 31 years old. He's the oldest play on a team. So that means we got a bunch of young guys that we got
to keep my boy DJ. I love DJ Reader.
I love DJ Reader.
Man. That is one dude, and I'm gonna say this. One, he should have been all pro and Pro Bowl already. Two,
I agree.
We ain't got nobody to replace him. And I say this all the time. If you don't believe me, go watch the first playoff game in Tennessee. Just watch DJ, and you tell me how to replace that dude. That dude, he's just, I keep saying, he's the straw that stirs the drink. He allows the defense to do so much stuff. And like I said, I love DJ. That's the one I want to re-sign him too. But anyway, You guys have been on for about 48 minutes. Cam, tell everybody about your podcast, what you got going on, and where they can follow you.
Oh, no, you can follow me at Coach Kam, Coach Kam C on Twitter. Also at Time Out with Coach Kam. Always have some betting picks for you. The over tonight for this Lions and Chiefs. I know it was at 52.5 earlier. Might be 53.5 now, but over on that, hop on that. No, man, just Time Out with Coach Kam on all platforms. Appreciate it.
There you go. Make sure you go check him out. Who day, brother?
Who day?
All right, Mark. You are Mr. Third Down guy. You got anything else you want to plug? Any cool news or anything? Or
well, Jeff, I'm gonna announce it. 'Cause I was gonna do a Facebook Live doing this, but this is gonna be first.
You got the platform now, brother.
Yeah. So I got a call from a couple weeks ago from Fifth Third Bank. They want to sponsor me this year. So the third down guy is now. Well, I'm still a third down guy, but now will be the fifth third down guy. So fifth third down, I do got a sponsor this year. So I will get a chance to talk to them. We're supposed to talk next Tuesday, but they'll figure out some stuff. They'll figure out they're writing up a contract for me. So this is for real, guys. This is no joke. They got to
do some charity work and stuff for them, right?
Yeah, I'll probably most likely will probably be talking about charity work and all that stuff. We have we're talking about one of the lucky fans be going to game with me. I think during the Steelers games and all that stuff, all that stuff. And I heard, and they told me that, and I'm going to message them. They're going to fly me and 3 other people to the 49ers games this year. Out there. I still got to talk to. Is that still in the works? So right. I still got to talk to them. We got to talk. Yeah, but championship work. That's a big thing I want to do. I want to get in that more, and I want to do for stuff for kids. I know I talked to my second older sister, and I asked her what championship stuff you want me to do. Ronald McDonald, because my 2 nephews back. We had 2 my niece and nephew, my niece, she passed away 6 years ago. My nephew passed away last year with a left continuing heart. It was born out of the heart, and I asked my sister because I think Ronald McDonald took care of them because when they was down to Columbus Hospital, they was at the Ronald McDonald house. They take care of the boys' room, food, and everything. And I asked my sister is that the chance that you want me to do? And on them what they did and all that stuff. So yeah, chances that's I want to get in more. I want to get back to the community. I want to do great fun, for kids and all that stuff. Focus on kids, more and all that stuff. Because these are the kids who's gonna be the next generation when we get older and all that stuff.
I'm not old. What are you talking about?
I'm not getting younger too. I'm 33 years old, man. I'm not getting younger and all that stuff. But just help the kids out. Help kids. I'm looking forward to what kind of charity stuff, what kind of event. We got some ideas and all that stuff. We're gonna wrap all some memorabilia stuff and all that stuff. I know tailgate the Bengal Bomb Squad West. Us about. We're gonna do a lot of fundraiser, a lot of charity, a lot of you can win signed jerseys, signed helmets, signed anything, cool. And we're gonna do great cause for that. We got Lighthouse, that's one of our friend Vicky, she worked there. We're gonna do that's another fundraiser, and we got other 2 and all that stuff. But guys, come out Longwood Hall. We're not just a party tailgate now. We are doing great things. We're gonna do great things. Yeah, we're gonna have fun, have blasts and all that stuff, but we just want to do stuff. We want to get back to the community. We want to do great thing and all that stuff. Yeah, but Fifth Third Banks. I told them guys, you give us a band, we will post that up to all tailgate and all that stuff. And like I say, I told we're it's gonna be a great partnership with Fifth Third Bank. I mean, this is a big corporation. They sponsor the Bengals and stuff, but it's great. Then you see the hat I'm wearing. Ted gave me, but it's a little bit different. I open, it's okay, is this? And I turn around.
Move it over that way.
Okay.
There you go. It says third down.
Third down because they couldn't get the hold on, let me see here. Oh shoot. Let me see here. There you go. Oh wait, maybe.
There you go. Now you see third down. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, third down. But they couldn't get the guy in because ran out, but that was awesome. Ted did that and all that stuff. And I'm gonna talk Fifth of Bank about giving mush night for third down guy. If I do that, Jeff, I'm gonna give you a hat, t-shirt, sweatshirt. You get one. Matty, he's gonna get one. Definitely Ted. I'm gonna give Ted some stuff. I mean, he did it to me and all that stuff. It's I'll figure out what kind, you guys buy if they can do the merchandise stuff for third down guys. Most we're gonna figure out probably Ronald McDonald Fund. Some of the monies will go to, or we're gonna figure all that stuff. I'm hoping.
Situation. You got to sit down and talk to him though. But Mark, it is awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
You told me about this the other day. I'm like, dude, that's freaking awesome. So you guys want to come down and see us? We're gonna be at Longworth Hall. That's where Bomb Squad West is. We get there
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we get there early. We get there really early. So
Yeah,
we're
so
cracking on sometimes. So come down there, check us out. This dude right here, this dude right there will be crazy as hell at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be crazy as hell at 7 o'clock at night. So.
Yes, but it's gonna be a fun time, and I can't wait to see people. Cause we got so many people, and I'm ready to see everybody, meet everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully, remember people's names. So
that's my problem. I remember faces, I don't remember names. But anyway,
it's hard.
You're coming
It's hard.
Sunday to RJ Cinema, so
Yes.
we're gonna be there.
Yes.
So come there, and like I said, it is.
What time is like the door open? What time?
I don't know.
Like,
I said noon. I think they open at like 10. I think. But
woo!
10. Yeah, I or 11. So I said I started it at noon. Is what I say. So that's usually like an hour before. But we might get there like 11:30, something like that.
Okay.
So.
Okay, and I worked Saturday night, so I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll probably get up around 11 o'clock, then head on down there around.
I'll text you whatever when I'm heading that way.
Yes. Let me know. Cause I definitely want to come down. I'm gonna see how Cause
it's a party, baby.
I got them. It's a party, and and I want to see everybody, and meet new people. That's one of my things. I want to meet new people, and amazing Beacon fans we have. So
exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get excited about this Sunday. Get that W. 1-0 saw it, and next week let's go 2-0. Let's get this first win. So
all right, Mark. Appreciate you, brother. Hoo day,
baby.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That is awesome. I'm so happy for Mark. He's a third down nut, and he's gonna be the 5th third down guy. So you got a lot of cool stuff for charity coming at you this season. So that's one thing cool about this whole fan base. I mean, we all do stuff for charity. I mean, on the Jackpot Joey stuff goes to charity. We have the Jackpot Joey Cornhole Tournament, which is coming up October 7th. And 100% of that goes to the Joe Burrow Foundation. It's at Brink Brewery. So if you guys have not signed up for that, please make sure you do. It's going to be during their Chili Fest. So you can go to any of Brink Brewery's websites or social media stuff and go there and check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. But let me get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream. And as always, I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, Radical Reds, the Ohio State Buck Nuts, the Ice Bar. And then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter X. I'm calling it Twitter X, okay? I don't know what everybody's calling it. I'm going to call it Twitter X. Twitter X, TikTok, and Threads. Twitter X is at Jeff A. Trenopole. TikTok is at Iceman90. Threads at Sports with Strawberry Ice. I will be pulling out the sound later on tonight, put on the podcast on Beanpod, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. YouTubers, you guys are awesome. Up to 2,340 subscribers. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Tomorrow we have a fun football Friday. I got the man. I got Joey Cook on. He is party planner, I think, for the Bengals. A lot of their players. He hangs up T. Higgins, Joe Mixon. I've met him. He helped set up the softball thing. He helped set up the Joe Mixon party. He's a great dude. He's going to be on tomorrow. And we got football tonight, and we got football Sunday. Bengals going to get that dub. I can't wait. I'll see you guys. I'll go be at 50 West with Paul Danner Jr. I'm going to say hi to those guys if you want to come out tonight, drink some delicious beer, and hang out with the podcast. Other than that, that's just sports, baby. See ya!
Talked about it yesterday, just that chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC Championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds.
I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped out the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe Roger to go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team, all pro, that's all cap. Most all around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Salmon Trey to come off them ends. Rita clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozy. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing this thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samaji will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my favorite money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.